Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Chandler, the Geek Slays, and welcome back to the Scuffed As Podcast, episode 67. Gonna talk a little bit about technology, but first, I fucked up. I had a plan. No, I'm not taking a selfie. I fucked up this intro so goddamn hard for what I was gonna do.
Sounds about right.
It really does.
Fuck it up.
But we're live, so I can't just take to it like we would for a video. So that's tough. Because no, it was supposed to be welcome back to the Scuffed As Podcast. Rated 5 stars on iTunes by, and then I was going to read the review. Look at it. Look at you. Kevin's back. Kevin's back to see the podcast. Jesus fuck. Rated 5 stars on iTunes by the Mr. Hoon.
Oh.
Pay attention. First you take the graham, you stick the chocolate on the graham, then you roast a mallow. When the mallow's flaming, you stick it on the chocolate, then you cover it with the other end, then you stuff. Kinda messy. Great review. I think that really shows off.
They make chocolate filled marshmallows now.
I think I showed you. Yeah, you saw those here because Rena bought them.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the day we went and picked mushrooms.
I thought you pointed them out to me at like Walmart or something.
No, it was here.
Oh,
They're
it was you that pointed them out to me.
They're out in the kitchen. How you doing, Kevin? It's been a while, but yeah, I think that 5-star review really does show, what this show is about.
Yeah.
Really paints the right picture of this show. Nope, you're 270 calories. This show is sponsored by 270 calories.
I don't know, I'm colorblind. Why does it look red?
It just does look red, I don't know. Probably because the weird way the lighting is.
Yeah.
Also because it's right next to something red. Oh my god, figure it the fuck out.
Hey, we'll go on! Fucking hate those cats.
Yes, we did just read your review. Huh. Okay. I wasn't expecting to be able to hear that. That's good. That's good. With the host, I appreciate it. So, is technology making us dumber as a species?
Sometimes I think so.
Is it though?
I don't know. Like,
no. Hold on, sorry. YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple. Because I know there are other podcast platforms, but literally nobody's ever said, why isn't this on Google Podcast? Because nobody fucking uses it, that's why.
Right.
Or if they do, they have one of those other apps and we'll just listen to it there anyways. Well, it's on Spotify, so there you go. Go give it a subscribe on the Spotify. Oh yeah, Scuffed As shirts, Scuffed As cup, Scuffed As people. Now continue with your point.
I forgot.
Technology making us dumber.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's advanced us in the way of knowing random dumb shit.
I think people always knew random dumb shit.
Did they, though?
Yes. I think, honestly, see,
I don't know. I feel like people have learned to trust technology too much. So they stop questioning anything, so they just like anything they see on the internet. It's like, that's a factual statement.
Okay,
Not
so
me.
here's how I think it went. Our species as a whole is going to be better and smarter because of technology, starting probably with our generation. But the older generations definitely got dumber because of technology. They have lost all ability to critically think. You don't know how many times I've been asked by somebody, hey, can you help me fix my computer? And they just think I know everything, when all I really did was Google the exact same thing they fucking could have. You could have done it yourself.
Right.
You could have used critical thinking skills and figured out how to do this fucking thing yourself, but you didn't. You needed to call somebody else to deal with your problems. Which is what they say the problem with our generation is. Because I would much rather hire a plumber than try to figure it out my fucking self.
Right.
Because that's... I don't know how to plumb.
That's the thing, like... That's one thing about the internet these days. You can literally replace an engine.
Yeah, you can
by just watching YouTube.
You can do anything. Honestly.
You can learn to fly a plane by watching YouTube.
You can learn to fly a plane by playing video games. Flight sim.
Wow.
Thank you. No, Flight Simulator is... It teaches you how to fly a plane.
Right.
Would I want somebody whose only experience is with Flight Sim to fly my plane? Fuck no. But if both our pilots died, and it's, you know... Well,
this is my time to shine. Right? I have flown a plane on GTA.
Oh, fuck no. That I don't agree with.
I can knock a wing off of one side of my plane and still land this bitch.
I bet you can't. Let us all out first. Technology has made us individually dumber and individually smarter and collectively smarter. In addition, we outsource more skills to technology tools like movie making app, smartphone. I think for your average person, yeah, you do end up doing things the easiest way to relieve yourself of trying to learn stuff, especially when it comes to technology. It's a dumb way to do it, because if you're like 35 and you're like, fuck technology, oh, how much longer do you want to have a job for?
Right, yeah.
Because if you don't understand how to use the computer, and someone who's very good with computers shows up, you're just going to get fired. You're replaceable.
Right.
That's just how that works.
Unless you own the business.
Yeah, you're still replaceable.
Yeah, well, after you die.
No.
If you own the business, you cannot replace yourself. Unless you choose to.
I can replace it. Just gotta be smarter.
Well, yeah, here's a couple $1 billion. Sure, you can have my business.
No. Here's some fake forms. Would you sign these for me? Oh, thanks. I now own the business. You're fucking fired and get out.
Well, if they're that dumb, they shouldn't own the business anyway.
But he trusts me. I've worked for him for 5 years. So I've just said, here's some reports.
Who the fuck trusts a person that's only worked for them for 5 years?
You trust Destiny. You've only known her for 4 years.
That's because she can barely stand to be around me. Do you think she's going to stand around other people?
But all I'm saying is, and you've spent less time with her than most people spend with the people they work with. So, yes, you end up... most of the trust is built very quickly.
Right.
It's, it's also lost very quickly, and it's rebuilt very slowly. So,
the thing is, yeah, sure you have that trust, but lose it one time and probably not going to get it back.
Right. He's not getting his business back either, though. Gotta read your...
There's a little more legal action that has to go around than just here, sign this paper.
There absolutely isn't. If he signs a contract that is 100% legally written and there are no loopholes in it, he just signed over his business to me. There's nothing he can fucking do. He should have read the paper first, is what he could do.
If you did that to me and I was dumb enough to sign this paper without reading it, and then you said, haha, now it's mine, I'm just gonna rip that paper out of your hand and burn it.
I said haha while I was way over there.
You think you're gonna outrun me?
I don't know.
You better at least wait until after you leave the building. 5 years. Then text me.
5 years into the future, maybe.
Huh?
5 years into the future. If you started a business today, 5 years into the future, absolutely. By then, you are going to be 600 pounds.
I'll still be able to run like a motherfucker, though.
No, you won't.
600 pounds.
No, you won't.
Still run like a jackrabbit.
I'm definitely not carrying McDonald's for you to try to catch up to me for. Actually, yes, I am, because I'm going to throw it on the ground and you're going to stop and be like, ooh, cheeseburger.
Not McDonald's.
Yes, you would. You like McDonald's. You just didn't like our McDonald's, and our McDonald's is finally good again. Yeah. You ate there like last week, and you're fine.
I still have to be in the mood for it though.
I just like McDonald's.
It's not. It's no Chick-fil-A.
It's not the same type of fucking food either. You fucking. Well, McDonald's really is.
Chick-fil-A I could eat every day. McDonald's is like.
McDonald's really isn't Taco Bell. No shit.
But Taco Bell I could eat every day.
You could probably eat McDonald's every day. Your whole view of McDonald's has been so tainted.
It has. It really has.
Downside is
getting food poisoning twice from the same place makes you very skeptical about it.
Really. Why do you think I don't eat at the Subway in Torrington any fucking more? But the issue there wasn't the employees being lazy as fuck. It was the owners making the employees that way. The downside is our dependence on technology increases, our actual productivity decreases. I think technology is really good at making it easier to stay busy. Busy isn't the same thing as productive. Spencer, your takes on food don't fucking matter. You don't like steak, so you're not allowed an opinion. You also think Burger King's really good, and so does he, and I think you're both fucking high. There's nothing.
I just like the fact that.
Name one thing at Burger King that's any good.
Well, they did have this farmhouse burger that I really like. The Rodeo King's really good.
It's not that good.
It's pretty good.
No.
For the same price as a burger over there at McDonald's, you get more food.
No, you
get a burger this fucking big compared to that big.
No.
For the same price. Actually, probably a little cheaper.
No.
Say.
No. No.
I will say, the fries are not as good.
The fries are fucking trash, and anything chicken from Burger King is fucking garbage.
I didn't mind the chicken thing, but you have to eat them when they're fresh.
But McDonald's chicken nuggets are better. In every way.
I always thought they tasted like cardboard, but I've never been a big chicken nugget fan.
I'm a big chicken nugget guy. I like my nugs.
Now,
chicken sandwich-wise, they both suck. But I'd prefer to eat a chicken sandwich from McDonald's because of McChicken's $1. And if they're both going to be not great, I'm going to get the cheap ones that I can fill up on.
Right.
Why pay $5 for the one at Burger King when I can pay $1 for the McChicken at McDonald's that probably tastes better? I don't think Burger King is really good. I think it's okay. I'm not a fan of any fast food, really, but... No fucking shot! What's next? You're gonna say KFC is better than fucking Chick-fil-A? If you say that, I'm banning you. Swear to fucking God.
What if I say it?
I have no idea. See, I disagree with that, but you probably... Yeah, I think you told me once. You've just had...
Janice Griffin.
Is that right? Who the fuck is Janice Griffin?
I'm just kidding. I don't know. Chandler just looked at me like, what?
How do you know
How do you know this?
Female CEO, Fortune 500 company. Hello, Galen. How you doing? Female CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Lisa Su? From AMD? That's not right, because I've never heard that, but she's the only... Yeah. She's the only CEO I can think of that's...
Have a child?
Yes. Galen. Technically Walt's child. He claims me as his dad to stand up. I don't know why. Fixed my Jeep. I don't know what was wrong with your Jeep. Why are you working 60 hours a week? That's psycho.
That money, man.
Says me, who streams for like for like 70 hours a weekend, edits videos and does stuff, but it's easier. Oh, well, that'll happen. I like money. Fair. That's fair. That's fair. Kevin, I have no idea. Who was it? I don't think I was right with Lisa Sue. Is AMD even a Fortune 500 company?
I don't even think it is.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So, let's go back. But I think technology definitely makes our lives easier, but I think it makes the people in certain crafts more valuable. I'm scared. Doggo!
It's a pupperoo.
Puppo's listening to the podcast. I like it. Puppy's getting smarter.
Poopy dog.
It's a pooper. But this turns from technology to fast food real quick. Always does. And now it's going back to technology. We're reeling her back. Welcome to the Scuffed Ass Podcast. This is why it is named the way it's named. Can you tell on camera how fucking silver my hair is? Not really. So silver. I swear to God, I'm not 90.
His new nickname is the Silver Fox.
No, it's the Silver Surfer, you piece of shit.
Silver Fox.
Quicksilver. I like Quicksilver.
Quicksilver?
Alright. It is very silver, and I hate it.
Silver Pops.
Silver Daddy. What was I trying to say? Oh, it's made, like, skilled positions have to get better at their skill. But I think, I don't know. It definitely has made people lazy. Which I think is fine. Why the fuck would I leave and go cook myself food when I can have Cheesecake Factory at my door in 45 minutes?
Right. Well, not here.
What can we have here?
A rabbit?
Tornado?
Yeah.
A good podcast. If you want to play Rocket League later, let me know. I might do that. I don't know. But have fun, Kaylin. Let's jump into
For what technology did you choose?
We're not going on to that yet.
Well, god damn it.
Do you really want to? Alright. We'll do this. We decided we're gonna do a segment. Well, okay, we didn't decide shit. I can't have him decide things, because he goes, well, it's your job. So I can't fucking decide it.
I ain't getting paid for this.
With that attitude, you never will.
I'll start coming up with ideas as soon as I start getting paid. And I might start showing up on time.
Doubt it. So, I've decided that every other week we're going to switch between two things. So this week we're going to talk about technology that really grinds our gears. You know? And then next week, or every other week, we will talk about things that we love about technology. Certain products, certain things, certain ways it's made life easier, that type of thing. We're starting off with grinds our gears. Why don't you give us our first tech product thing that really grinds your fucking gears, mate?
Well, my piece of technology I have chosen for today is nuclear weapons.
Why?
Because I just don't think the Earth needs nuclear weapons on it. I don't think humanity needs nuclear weapons.
There's a lot of things humanity doesn't need.
But most in particular, something that could end the world if one person makes the wrong fucking move. One person goes, hey, I'm going to launch a nuke at this place. And then their place goes, oh, I'm going to launch nukes. Everybody's launching nukes. Next thing you know, we're all dead.
Technically, it only takes 3 nukes for us all to be dead.
Right, but you might as well split the Earth in half while you're at it.
Oh, if we're launching them, let's just fucking blow it all up.
I don't want to sit here and die of radiation poisoning for 2 weeks.
I've already said, I'm not the guy that dies of radiation poisoning. I'm the guy that catches the fucking nuke.
Right.
I'm sorry. If I hear that a nuke is being launched at anywhere, I'm getting in my car driving directly at it. I'm the guy that catches the nuke. Fuck this. Well, maybe I can survive. Fuck that. I don't want the maybe I can survive and die slow and painfully. Fuck.
Maybe you won't die. Maybe you'll grow like an extra dick.
Cool, so I can be a virgin twice.
Well, you know, if everybody's got radiation exposure, everybody will look ugly. So you might be the attractive one by the time it's all said and done.
Doubt it.
Like, oh, he didn't grow an extra head. He just grew an extra head.
I'll eat the nuke and save everyone. You better fucking not, because I want to die.
Frickin' radiation poisoning every time you crop dust somebody. Like, and his face just shrivels up and turns into a skeleton.
Don't eat the nuke. Let it blow up as I catch it. I'm gonna fucking high point that shit like I'm DeAndre Hopkins. Somebody take a picture! Somebody take a picture! It'd be kind of cool.
I mean, you wouldn't even have to catch it. You're within like a mile radius, you're gonna be vaporized anyway.
It is terrifying to think about what a couple nukes can do, and it's terrifying to think that all these motherfucking idiots in the world have access to them.
Right, yeah. Like, look at our sitting president right now. He is the person who
look at the president before that.
Right, but...
I'm sorry.
He never launched him.
So far, the one we have right now hasn't either.
The previous sitting president, their own cabinet weren't like, we need to take the nuke codes away from it.
Everybody else was. We just need to take the nuke codes away. We need to take all the nukes and launch them into space. Let them be something else's problem.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's the moon.
One of them bounces off of a frickin' moon somewhere and comes back, like...
What would happen if we...
Year 3000, people are just chilling and...
God damn it, you just got the fucking Jonas Brothers song stuck in my head. Year 3000? Fuck you. Yeah, no. What would happen if we nuked the sun, though?
Pretty sure
would nothing happen?
Nothing would happen because
everything
would vaporize. Everything would just vaporize before it got to the sun.
But also the sun is just nuclear fission. So basically the sun is just a giant nuclear bomb happening thousands of times a second.
If the explosion did get to the surface of the sun, the only thing it would do is probably cause a solar flare on the Earth.
Ah, that'd be tough.
Yeah.
Big enough solar.
Or actually, one of the most devastating things that, is kind of bad about technology is everybody, depends on technology so much these days. It's said that the sun can release an EMP. And if that happens, and the electrical grid goes down in the world, it only takes like a couple months for 3/4 of the population to die.
Yeah, but also stop, because you're dumb in one aspect of that. Because we've gone through like 10 solar flares in the last 3 years.
Right.
It happens all the time.
Well, not just a solar flare, it's EMP.
No, it's just no. All the solar flares do. Yes, they can destroy your technology, but we also know when they're coming. We have an alert system, and then we have 8 minutes, and they just shut down the entire grid, and nothing fucking happens.
Right.
And then you give it about... That's why there's weird times where the power just goes out for 20 minutes, fucking everywhere. And then it comes back on, and everybody's like, oh, that was weird. Because, yeah, if we didn't do that, you were probably all going to die. And also, the amount of people that would actually die from that, I think comes from, first of all, the people who are, like, hooked up to machines that are keeping them alive. Yeah, you're fucking dead.
Right, but no, that's not just
but then,
people that are going to die.
All the people that are in fucking airplanes at that moment, yeah, you died. Good night.
Yeah. You're not just going to fall out of the air like that. You're going to glide. You still hit the water. And they've had engines go out on planes before, and then everybody be fine.
But planes don't run on a single engine. They run on 4.
But I mean complete engine failure. Both of them, like they go through a flock of birds, there's no engines, no power. They glide. They're like a giant kite.
Well, until it goes off and you're over the center of Kansas, where you landed.
Just pick an open flat area, you're in Kansas. There's not a mountain in sight. There's a cornfield everywhere you look.
I agree. Let's make the sun wear a mask so it stops spreading its solar flares. Absolutely.
Yes.
We totally should.
Yep.
I'll sell it a get fucked cunt mask. It can get a GFC mask. That'd be great. It's good stuff. So...
But the thing is so many people don't know the basics to survive without technology.
Because you don't need to.
Right, that's the whole thing. You don't need to. You have technology. But if it happens, what are you going to do? Oh, I don't have technology. I can't Google how to make a fire. I can't Google how to, if this is good to eat and this isn't.
You know all you need to make a fire?
Some Taco Bell. A lighter? Yes.
I get it. Well, what if you don't have a lighter? That's a question you should never ask me. I always have a lighter. No, because people have said that. Well, how do you light a fire? And then I reach in my pocket and go, ooh, fire. And they go, well, what if you don't have a lighter? Then I'm dead anyways? How the fuck do I not have a lighter?
What? A lighter runs out of butane eventually.
That's, okay, look in my room. There's 100 of them. I'm gonna be fine.
You'll probably survive till you die anyway.
I know how to
That's at like the ripe old age of like 43.
What? That's fucked. Why? Why am I dying at 43?
I don't know. You're an asthmatic smoker who drinks those things.
What's wrong with those things? It's literally better for me than that fucking thing. Got less calories too, so go fuck yourself.
You're an energy drinker.
It's coffee. Soda is worse than coffee, health-wise.
But not
all that
like
is
monsters and shit.
That's coffee. It's not a monster, you dumb fuck.
You do drink energy drinks.
It's a Starbucks double shot.
I guess you don't do as bad now because you have G Fuel.
I don't even, but I never really drank energy drinks.
Right.
I drank Mountain Dew a fuck ton, and yeah, that was a problem. The thing is, you still do that.
Not as much. I drink a lot of tea. I just brought this because that's all I had.
Because you wanted to kiss the sun, I get it.
Well, yeah.
Deodorant next to it and your room is gone. No. Deodorant's not that explosive. The problem is the amount of lighters sitting up there next to the fucking Zippo fluid. That could cause problems.
Yeah. That would suck if you had a fire in this room.
Well, because this area of my room is worth more than a lot of people's houses. That's not true at all.
Not quite true.
Okay, most people's
rent for a month.
Or most people's cars. Well, it's easy. That computer is equal to most people's 2 months of rent.
Yeah.
At least.
Well, it depends on where you live. You live in California, that's just 1 month's rent.
But I'm still struggling. I remember thinking about this topic, and no, I didn't write it down. I'm dumb. So, yeah, I know. I reached out to you, told you to do the
He's
thing.
He's like, write it down.
I did do that.
Make sure you don't forget.
I did do that, too. No, yeah, I forgot. Abuse?
Fucking deserved it.
Why? You did not. What did I do? Actually, what I didn't do. Problem here.
Hypocrisy. Real here.
This time, yeah, I'll give you this one. You get this one. How does it feel? You finally won one. How does it feel?
I want to fucking cook it.
After the podcast, I'll throw a cookie.
It'll probably just disappear. Open my mouth.
Probably. Hole over there. Gotta do the hydrate.
Although this isn't very hydrating.
Not at all.
It's liquid.
Why do you think I reached for the water? Tastes like Nuked. Don't think you'd want those. Metabolism booster. Doesn't seem to do much. Oh fucking god damn it.
Just, you know.
Say some dumb shit right now, because that's what you're gonna do.
I say dumb shit.
You're gonna
if you want metabolism booster, just intake honey daily.
Fuck that.
Does the same fucking thing.
Doubt it. Oh, does the same thing, so absolutely fucking nothing?
Yeah. Like, it probably boosts your metabolism, but
oh, no.
It doesn't. You don't just need a good metabolism to lose weight or something. I'm guessing that's the reason you're taking metabolism boosting?
Part of it, but you don't just need a good... What
but
the
also,
fuck do you do? Absolutely nothing. 90% of the time.
Right. I get that. But I do have a good metabolism.
So you don't get a... But
I am more physically active than you are.
When?
I work on a fucking farm. You know this. You
act like you
knocked
doing
it until you came out and helped me do stuff, and you're like, okay, I understand now.
My thing is, you're acting like all you ever do is work on a fucking farm, and that's bullshit. You maybe do something once a week. Maybe.
Well, that's
when's the last
right
time you've gone and done anything active?
What right now? But on the summer, I'm very active in the summer. But that's why I put on a lot of weight in the winter times, because I'm not doing anything.
But you don't put on a lot of weight. Nothing really changes.
I guarantee you would lose probably 15 to 30 pounds just by helping me with farm work.
Bet you I wouldn't.
3 to 4 times a week or something.
Bet you I wouldn't.
Bet you would.
But you'd actually have to do farm work 3 to 4 times a week.
Right.
Because,
But I'm just saying
okay. All summer I'm working on the farm.
Metabolism.
No, you're fucking not. You go and you set water. That's it.
Well,
don't
the
pretend.
16 miles of gated pipe.
You're not doing that all summer.
I do that most of the summer.
No.
Yeah. Yes, I do. Because by the time you get it all laid out, the hayfields need cut, so you have to go pick it up again. Then you lay it out after you harvest it. Then you pick it up. Then you lay it out. And you do that 3 to 4 times a year. I'm just saying that farming is physically exerting.
I didn't say it wasn't. What I'm saying is, don't act like you're Mr. Farmer over there. Are you gonna end up actually doing any of that this year? You're either going to end up...
I've already done it so far.
What have you done?
We did both hayfields on each side of my house.
Oh, did it? When?
Go. When the water first started coming down the canal.
Because what I see happening is if you actually have to start working on the farm, either you're going to lose your job or you're going to stop working on the farm. You're going to pick one. You're not going to be able to do both.
As long as it's not like every single day.
But it will be. That's what you're saying.
Well, I'm
every
saying that
day,
if you really need my help, as far as Bob needing help, if he really needs my help, I can get up a little early and go help him.
But the thing is, you aren't getting up a little early. We're going to go start doing this at 9, and you're going to get done at 4 or 3. And then you have to go do your real job. Fine. You'll either lose your job or you'll stop working on the farm. That's what will happen.
As long as I get 3 or 4 hours of sleep, I'm fine. Plus, when I do that, the next night I go to sleep earlier because I didn't get any sleep.
We'll see. We'll see how you feel.
I'm just a working person. That's just what I do. I work. Do I get tired and annoyed by it sometimes? Sure, but I don't quit one or the other. I told Bob I would help when I could. Now, am I going to help as much as I did the year before? Hell no. But that's why...
Because you literally couldn't.
Yeah, but that's just because I can't. He understands the fact that I have another job.
I thought you were going to try to say you could, and I was like, fucking do it. I want to see it.
No. I'm not saying I'm going to work as much for Bob as I did last year, but I'm still farming. I'm still going to swath on the weekends. You know, if he needs me to swath, he says, "Hey, Colton, are you free this weekend? I need you to swath." I'm going to be like, "Sure." I don't mind swathing.
Right, but again,
when it fucking isn't broke down, then the work happens.
Which is fucking never.
All the time.
It's always broke down.
Well, this last time Bob and I welded it back together.
You've been summoned?
I've been summoned.
Okay, so...
Yes?
We spent that whole time arguing, and I stopped thinking about what I was actually supposed to be thinking about. We're great at this thing.
Yeah, I got my topic out.
Okay, but also when I asked you if you knew what your topic was, you said, you probably just came up with it while sitting here.
No. Nuclear weapons. Like, another one was, like, gonna be, like, I can tell you 15 off the top of my head. Like, another one was gonna be fucking train horns.
The problem is I've been put on the spot, and now I can't think of technology at all. It just doesn't exist in my head. I've been put on the spot.
He's flatlined.
Yeah. Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Reno is MIAO.
No, I think it's actually going to wrap back around to what this podcast is about and how it exists. Technology as a whole has... We have all the knowledge of everything throughout human history at our fingertips. And yet we still refuse to do all the research. That's what annoys me. That's what really grinds my gear.
Right. But, yeah, I guess that kind of drives me nuts when people don't try to fact check. Know what I mean? Like, they just hear something, oh, that's true.
We're both guilty of that sometimes.
Everybody's guilty.
Because I've called you out on that before. It's like, that's not how the fuck it works!
Right.
Or like, okay, so... Me and my father were arguing about Bitcoin the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Because he goes, it's not backed by anything, therefore it's worthless. And I'm like,
that's not true.
And I was like, oh, so it's exactly like the US dollar. No, the US dollar's backed by gold.
Nope.
I was like, no, it's fucking not.
19... Fucking...
Let's see if you got it. Because I guessed way later than what it actually was. Because I said it was like 80s.
Well, no.
It was 1934.
Yeah, I knew it was... I was going to say 33. But...
I wonder you didn't hydrate and Spence's mad again.
Oh, fuck me. Running, sorry.
But... Fucking goddamn... Do it again!
Well, Spencer...
Step, bro.
What are you doing, Step Bro?
What are you doing, Step Spencer? But it's like the US dollar's backed by nothing.
Yeah, it hasn't been since 1934.
Like, it used to be a thing where you could go to wherever and you could exchange your Federal Reserve note for gold. You cannot do that.
That was the worst thing that ever happened right there.
Like, you can't exchange it for gold. The dollar is worth $1 because it says $1 on it. That's it.
Yep.
So...
The only reason our currency is technically worth more than everywhere else is because...
Everywhere else's dollar is based off ours.
Right.
Our dollar is the backing for the rest of the world. If the U.S. economy fails, the entire world economy fails.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well,
inflation
is really bad right now.
But the other thing is, our government is working very hard right now on our government is working very hard right now on making Bitcoin taxable the same way that other investments are. So if you pull out your money from Bitcoin, they're going to tax you 45%.
Well, they already tax you. They just want to tax you more.
But so it's like, yeah, as soon as that starts rolling through, yo, Ray with the raid, I appreciate it. How you guys doing today? But it's making me think,
but
as
soon as that happens, when the tax dollar, when you get taxed that much for Bitcoin, you know what's going to happen to all cryptocurrencies?
Yeah.
Makes it useless, worthless. Dude. People aren't going to want it.
Force be with you. May the force be with you. And stuff.
Go eat some Taco Bell and I'll have some force.
Come to the dark side. We have cookies. Ow, fuck. I gotta stop doing that. I fucked my hand up, dude. I don't know what the fuck happened. No.
Bulk smash?
It's when you buy. I don't think that will be the moment to buy. Once the U.S. government starts treating it like it's the stock market, crypto might die.
Right. Yeah, and
just because
the one thing that I like about Bitcoin versus the rest of the cryptocurrencies, technically, is Bitcoin is actually backed.
A lot of them are backed.
Right.
Very few aren't. Like, Doge isn't backed. If you buy Doge, you're a goddamn moron.
Yeah. Although you could have made some money off of it, but...
Not now. I'm pretty sure Doge is, like, back down to, like, 5 cents.
But anyway, what
lots
I'm
of
saying
people
is, if you want, you can exchange your Bitcoin for any kind of currency you want. Right. Including gold. If you want, say if you have a full Bitcoin, so at like $38,000 right now. If you wanted $38,000 worth of gold, they will show up at your house with an armored truck with $38,000 worth of gold.
I have not heard of Pi. Really.
I have.
It's 39,000. Working its way back up.
Oh yeah, it's going back up. It's been sitting there doing this shit for a while.
Oh yeah, if we go back to the last week, yeah, it's.
I should have waited. We should have waited an extra day.
We should have waited until right there.
Yep.
I was kind of.
I had that feeling. I was like, maybe,
dude, I
did
had
to wait till an extra day.
Like 3.1415. Yeah. Fucking pie.
Pie. I've
just
heard of pie
numbers
flavor.
I love pie. Pie. I baked you a pie.
What flavor?
Pie flavor.
Vagina flavor.
Nope. You invested a lot more than I did. Yeah. Freak. I didn't have it. See, I don't have as much throwaway money. I don't have a real job.
Right. I just wanted to make more money than you if it ever did go back up.
Ah, that makes sense. Damn.
But the whole reason it's down right now is because the Chinese. You know that?
So, Ray's stream today, she was doing an art stream. That's a picture of her dog she drew. That's fucking great.
That was pretty damn good.
Jesus. She tagged me in the tweet, so yeah.
I wish I was artistic.
Right? I can't draw for shit.
When it comes to drawing, I am not artistic, I'm autistic.
Yeah.
Although some autistic people are a hell of a lot better artists than I am, so...
You just mine it from your phone at a set rate. Oh. I can't even draw a good stick man.
I can draw a good dead
Don't tell
tree.
me to get off. Don't text me to tell me to get off my phone. How bass-ackwards is that thinking? Get off your phone by me making you look at your phone more. Okay, so this leads to another tech question. What was the best invention of the last 50 years?
The last 50 years?
The last 50.
Ooh. I don't know. I feel like this is a question that is
Google
based on perception.
Oh, what? In your opinion?
I'd say probably medically.
Want me to put the phone down? What medically? The best invention is medically? That
like as far as inventions go, like
no, what singular invention is the best? Not just all the medical invention. Take something. And then also realize that some things are a lot older than you think they are.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a vaccination that's not that old.
I don't know.
Like, I feel like measles.
Polio?
Polio.
How old is
polio? Was in the 80s, I think.
Polio.
Pretty sure.
When? Polio vaccine. History? Spencer, fuck off. Would internet as a whole count? Yes. 3D. Oh, 3D printers. Okay, I was like, what the fuck do you mean 3D? We're living in 3D. They could, yeah. Polio vaccine was
1954. Oh, earlier than I thought.
Well, that
I guess that's true.
That was when it was tested. 1955. Okay. Or 1960. Lots of dates, but a lot earlier. Like I said, I think the X-ray machine was developed in like the 1800s. Like, it was developed. It wasn't great, but it was. They figured it out. So it's a lot tougher to come up with it. Because alright, I gotta go. I'm asleep because it's midnight. Fair. I'll listen to the podcast. The podcast?
The podcast. The Pottycast.
Spotify. Name is the Scuffed Ass Podcast. Come on, you know these things. Look at the shirt. You can't even read the shirt.
Come on, Kevin.
Look at the shirt. Come on, Kevin. Get it together. First successful X-ray was a hand in 1895. Told ya. I know really weird fucking shit for some reason. Scuffed, yeah, sorry. You're not sorry. Sorry. When internet? I don't have it set up. They can't hear my alerts, but that's...
They're great, though. I wish they could.
I really do. That's so great. My follow sound is so good. Kill the engine. Wait for instructions.
I'm in charge.
With the follow, though, I do appreciate it a ton.
I like this one when you're in the middle of playing. I just hear Chandler go, "Oh, jeez!"
Oh my
god!
Because
one of his things is it's like, boom, boom, boom. FBI, open up! That's really loud in his headset.
The sound alerts, they're so all of them are so loud. But the FBI open up one, it's like the version of the video they took is just the YouTube videos that are designed to blow out your eardrums. Because I have the volume cranked down to like 50%, and it's still just so loud. It freaks me the fuck out every time. Because it doesn't happen like when loud shit is playing through my headphones. We'll be in the lobby, and I'll be sitting there, it's quiet as fuck, and then wham! I shit it.
I wish my phone would allow me to watch you on Twitch, but for whatever reason, my phone's fucking dumb. Yeah, I know. Don't say it.
Buy a fucking phone!
I said don't say it. I know. I know.
Obviously you don't, because you literally texted and said, my phone's fine, but all you do is bitch about how it doesn't fucking work!
It doesn't work for Twitch. It's the only thing that doesn't work on it.
You literally constantly are talking about, well, my phone wouldn't let me do that. Jesus Christ. Dizzy with the raid? How you doing, man? Fucking A. How many new people need to actually hear us talk today?
I'm gonna get a phone,
Shadow,
but I have a plan.
It's a dumb plan.
I don't want to pay for it. I'm asking for it for my birthday.
And you won't fucking get it. Because everything you ask for from your family, you never end up getting.
Well, I never hardly ask for anything. Is the thing.
And they still don't get it for you. They hate you.
They don't get it because they don't know what the fuck I want. I'm always like, surprise me. I don't care. I'm working on my birthday anyway. Get me a birthday cake. It's not chocolate.
Well, it depends. I mean, it will probably... Good night, Kevin. Slim, I don't know if mining on a single card's gonna be worth it. Ethereum, you can't really mine anymore. Can't mine Bitcoin at all. So it would be all about finding the right coin and then seeing if the hash rate is good enough to actually waste your time, because then you're deciding between, how much are you making from that coin compared to how much are you spending on the electricity to leave your computer on all the time, mining at 100% and doing work, which is also going to degrade the life of the card, and you're going to have to upgrade at some point a lot sooner. What is good, Dizzy? Hit him with the hype. Entertain them for a moment. Say words.
Oh, this is a lot of pressure. Don't do this to me, man. Don't do it.
It's done.
He did it. He left me. Be like Donkey off of Shrek. Start singing that song. I'm all alone. I don't remember the rest of that because I haven't seen Shrek for a long time.
Oh,
what are you commanding?
My bot to do things.
Why?
That's its job.
It never does its job.
Well, not today.
I wish your bot was a real person.
Take the shit out of it?
I mean, no. I just think it would have kind of my kind of personality.
I don't.
Never shows up on time.
Well, that's true.
I mean, the bot's not getting paid, so...
If you only had mods, you wouldn't have to do it yourself. Dizzy, I'm not making you shout yourself out, and I don't know if Spencer knows how to work the commands, so I figured I'd just do it myself, because that was quicker. Because I haven't actually told Spencer any of the commands, so... No, I have the Geek Slays bot is doing great. I don't know if you can either. We, at some point, are actually going to have to try these things. That's not today. Nightbot blows. Of course it does. But, did you actually pick a greatest invention over the last 50 years? Because I don't think you did.
Well,
you were going to say the polio vaccine, and then... That was more than 50 years ago.
Yeah.
So.
Greatest invention.
Best invention of the last 50 years.
There's, like... Oh.
Look at you, Dizzy, modding from your phone at work. Well, you're not at work now. You just got done with work.
I was say, if he's at work, go to work!
No, he just raided us, therefore he was just streaming.
Oh.
So he couldn't be at work. That's not how
I never work anyway, either.
Pro mod, true.
My work's easy. I just get people profit. Do you have a technology?
So,
I can think.
I don't think that's the best invention of the last 50 years. Also, I think water polo was invented a long time.
Oh, I know what mine is.
Fucking say it then.
A10 Warhog.
Why?
'Cause it's fucking awesome. Actually, the technology that goes into the A10 Warthog is, phenomenal. Literally, the plane is built. It literally almost comes to a dead stop.
They built a gun around a plane.
Yes,
cool.
Yes, but
they built a plane around a gun. They didn't build a gun around a plane. They built the gun and then said, all right, now put a plane around it.
Yeah, but the plane to be able to...
The fiber optic's cool, but, I mean, internet? Hello?
Internet. Destruction is much better.
Destruction, absolutely.
Nothing like a 30 caliber bullet or 30 millimeter bullet, just freaking
30 caliber.
30 caliber.
Huh? Woo!
A bunch of 30-06 bullets just.
Don't worry, I had a cast iron.
Bunch of 7.62 by 3.9 just. Like
Don't worry.
AK-47s.
Don't worry, I had a cast iron frying pan. You missed.
Yeah. 30 caliber bullet would go through a cast iron pan easy.
I doubt it.
I know, because I've shot cast iron pans with my SKS, which is basically the same thing as an AK-47. It goes right through it.
No. You ever played PUBG?
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
I don't think anyone cares. They wouldn't miss me.
They would.
You wouldn't either. That's why you're threatening to kill me.
That's bullshit. Who the hell's gonna call me on Wednesdays?
Literally everyone.
Who's everyone? My girlfriend?
Cody?
Ooh.
Your mom?
Yeah, nah.
Those are like the 3 people you know other than me. So
That's 3 people.
I'm like having 4 in my brain.
What podcast are people gonna watch on Wednesdays?
Ooh, barcodes. Barcodes are sick. Ooh, in my brain, some dude from the South showed up, did a line of coke, then said, "Let's build a giant gun." Then when they finished the gun, they're like, "Now what?" The guy smashes a foot-long pile of coke again and says, "Make it fly!" That absolutely does sound like our military.
Yes,
absolutely.
it does.
That's
great.
Oh God, I don't.
All great inventions are made on cocaine.
What the fuck? What?
Beer.
What? What the fuck? Oh.
What?
Uh-huh. Okay. Kevin's a weird dude.
He does have the name of Kevin.
That's true. I've never met a normal Kevin.
He lives with a Kevin, so we know.
It's true.
That Kevin is the weirdest one of them all.
It absolutely does check out, though. That is definitely something I can see.
Did we ever determine the male version of Karen?
Yes, it's Richard.
Oh, it's Richard?
Absolutely, it's
I
Richard.
thought it was Kevin.
It's definitely... You live with a Kevin. What? Hold. Spencer said he lives with a Kevin. What?
Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I am too. It's rough out here. Yours buy a new truck every 3 months?
That's true. He does.
All
like every
the
time I turn
time.
around, it's like, I thought you just bought a new truck. Well, I didn't like that one.
I didn't like it.
Or it broke down.
Male Karen equals Brent. No.
It's like, so why don't you just, instead
Your
of...
father's name is Kevin. I never knew that.
Oh.
Never knew that. Huh. Interesting.
Does he have a nickname that he goes by, or does he go by Kevin?
Kevy.
Like KJ or something?
KJ.
Yeah. Your Kevin is an interesting fellow.
He's a character.
I'm gonna go drive to Fort Collins and pick up a truck for $2,300 and then wonder why it sucks.
Right? No, my other favorite thing is just the amount of projects he starts.
And doesn't finish?
Gets halfway through them and just stops. Look at our entire house. My room is the only room that's complete, and that's because I did it my goddamn self.
Yeah.
That's why my room's the only one that makes fucking sense. And that's not true. I guess I didn't do it by myself. You built the closet and the dresser.
Yes.
With my supervision, basically.
Pretty much.
I was the supervisor.
I didn't mean to do that, but it happened.
Okay, but you did the thing I do when I'm working on shit, and that's just let me do it. And it's like, fucking, okay.
Just get out of my way. And there wasn't enough room to do two different
really
things.
wasn't.
You only had a certain amount of room. I was just like, just hand me shit. That's all I need you to do. This will go a lot faster if we aren't trying to fucking fight over shit.
Most of his friends called him Tex, because Texas. Huh?
Hey, Tex.
Where'd you park your horse? So, fucking, the other... When the storm got all bad here the other day,
oh, yeah.
and we had the tornado warnings and whatever, I posted on Twitter, I was like, hailstorms and tornadoes, gotta love springtime. And Ghostline goes, hey, be careful, buddy. And I'm like, no, I'm the guy who ropes the tornado. All I can picture in my head was me just outside.
It's just Chris Ledoux sitting there singing that song.
Yes. I could just picture it. Blasting in the background, me outside trying to rope the fucking tornado.
We need one of those fucking scenic tornadoes to just go across, just going across the plain, and then you just pan down and you got this rope in your hand. You just start swinging the fucking rope.
Y'all West Coast? Not really. He did drive a 96 Mustang GT back in the 90s. The horse isn't far up. That's true. Hey, Jax, where'd you park your horse? The Mustang's out there.
Yeah.
The best type of horse.
Me trying to explain to my teacher that my horse has 2 horsepower because she's pregnant.
Actually, that's not how horsepower works. No, a single horse has like 4.8 horsepower. It's like, then why the fuck we call it horsepower then?
I don't know. Because llama power didn't sound as good?
Well, no, because I always thought of it as like, one horse has 1 horsepower. So this car's engine is equal to 500 horses.
Well, yeah, but you think about the different breeds of horses.
You pick one.
Yeah, but what breed of horse did they go off of? A quarter horse?
They should have just picked one. Clydesdale's obviously the answer. Fucking idiot.
If my truck had 350 Clydesdale horses, dude, my truck would go 9,000 mile an hour.
I don't know if they went off a pony either. I don't remember what it actually calculates out to or whatever. But it's just weird. I don't know. But did I answer my technology thing the best invention?
The internet?
Yeah, it is the internet. It's not close.
I still like the A10 Warhawk.
But you'll never see one in action.
Never see one in action.
So what's the point? You know where you can see one in action? The fucking internet. Boom, I win.
I could go join the military right now if I wanted to. If I really wanted to see one.
Please do.
Why?
I think it would be funny as shit.
No, you wouldn't, because then you wouldn't have anybody to show up here on every fucking Wednesdays.
If you're in the military, at least you'd have an excuse.
I'll send you my GoPro shit.
There you go.
I'm definitely wearing a GoPro. If I get my brain splattered over a wall or something, I want that shit caught on camera.
1 horsepower can raise 330 pounds of coal 100 feet in a minute. That's how they decide. I fucking hate car people. I really do.
What blows my mind is there was this very question answered, or was asked on the, what the fuck do you call it? Jeopardy?
Yeah.
Or no, it was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So they have the 4 multiple choice questions or whatever. And it was like, what do we base our car's power off of? And it had like horsepower, llama power, something else power, cow power. It just had a bunch of random animals on it.
Right.
And he had to use all of his lifelines and still got it wrong.
Oh.
Look it up. I'm pretty sure it's on.
No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just looking up the... Yeah.
Oh,
that is how it's defined.
That's great.
What the fuck? What the fuck, Richard?
Welcome back to Shit We Didn't Know.
Welcome back to shit that makes no goddamn sense.
Well, I guess it makes sense.
We're from Wyoming, though.
It makes sense. We just didn't
Spencer, I'm Googling
expect that to be the sense.
There are many different standards and types of horsepower. 2 common definitions used today are mechanical horsepower, which is about 745.7 watts, and metric horsepower, which is approximately 735.5 watts. One mechanical horsepower lifts 550 pounds by 1 foot in 1 second. Why? Why is that?
Makes perfect sense.
It makes 0 sense.
Perfect sense.
Off though, lunchtime and Forged in Fire with Jeff. Will you have a great time watching Forged in Fire and eating the food? He's jealous. He wants.
I am
the
jealous.
Food.
I want food.
I could eat. I could eat. You can always eat. It doesn't matter.
I'm just trying to determine where I'm going.
Great show. Forged in Fire is pretty good.
Yeah, I do like
you
Forged
are
in Fire.
going to.
Yeah,
going to town,
I'm trying to wait till I get to Torrington to eat, but
why?
Destiny, she wants me to go.
The problem is, once you get to Torrington, you're going to be all hungry. You're going to be so hungry, but you're going to eat half your plate of food and then be full. Where if you ate something now...
Then I'll just walk next door and grab a shitload of snacks. Prepare. Plus I have a shitload of snacks in my bedroom.
You're going to a bar. Most bars in Torrington serve food. So you can just keep eating. Yes, they do. Which one doesn't?
The Mint?
I don't know where the fuck that is.
Right next to the Bronco.
It's not the... There's 2 bars right next to each other there?
Yes.
Why? Whose dumbass idea was that?
I don't know. See, what happens though, it works out great, because the Mint's kind of the laid-back, chill bar where everybody goes, more towards the afternoon, late in the evening type area, and then when they want to get crazy, they go over to the Bronco. It's like, if they feel like getting stabbed, they go to the Bronco.
But also, you would be right next door to food, so you could just go get food.
Right, but I don't think they cook all night.
Nowhere cooks all night, because bars are dumb.
But by the time you want food and you're shit-faced, it's like
Right?
10 or 11. Best time for them to be open would
And
be
you're
10
fucked
or 11.
anyways, because our McDonald's closes at like 10 or 11 now.
Yeah, it's so bullshit. All these
Where the
24
fuck do
hour
you
shit
eat?
that should be open 24
Right?
hours. Close.
Everything that should be open 24 hours is closed now.
Fuck
Walmart,
COVID. I hate fucking COVID.
I
COVID
do too.
Fucking sucks.
Walmart,
It ruined everything.
Taco
It ruined
Bell.
everything.
McDonald's. Like, yes, you can hate McDonald's as much as you want, but when you're drunk and it's 2 a.m., there's nothing better than a double quarter pounder with cheese.
Plus, there's nothing better than walking around at 3 o'clock in the morning in Walmart to watch the freaks come out. It's
Right?
the best entertainment ever.
That's when I like to go to Walmart. You got the entertainment.
Well, he's part of the freaks
That's
that are at
fucked
Walmart
up.
at 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, I'm just there at 3 o'clock in the morning because I don't want to have to deal with normal people who are all thinking the best time to go to Walmart is at the same fucking time as everyone else. There's so many people don't give a fuck and they'll slam into you with their carts and they'll just be dickheads. So you go at 3 a.m. when nobody else is in there. Except for the wild crackhead, and you just watch what he has to do because it's funny.
Yeah, you just follow him around and make him feel paranoid and start making weird noises behind him. Make him think he's being followed by the FBI or aliens.
You just keep doing this, like you're talking into your coat.
He knows. I'm made. Take the shot.
Right?
Just throw shit at you.
Okay, but that's downtown in a very large city. So that's different. Yes, Austin's 6th Street having 52 bars makes sense. The town of Torrington is what? 3,000 people? Let's go with 3,000 people. And it has Bronco.
I think it's got more than that. It's like 5 or 6.
I don't know. But it's got the Bronco. The
town of Guernsey has 2,400.
Really? The 307. The Highway. What other bars are there? Something. The Mint. You literally just told me that one. It makes sense. You want it to be downtown, prime position. It's just weird that in such a... What other bars am I forgetting about? I feel like I'm forgetting about some.
I don't know if they're bars. It's more like we have a bunch of liquor stores there, too.
Well, that too. But even just those 4, it's like 1 bar per 1,000 people, but also 2,000 of those people can't fucking drink.
Like Fort Laramie, we had a population of 248
and had two
and
bars.
had 2 bars for
now
a
we
while.
just have the one.
Now we just have one. Yeah.
They both suck though. I still can't believe Kevin wanted to buy that one. He wanted to buy the one that's actually currently open, and he didn't believe me because I was like, "It would take a ton of work to actually make this place nice." And he goes, "Well, you could just keep you wouldn't have to." And I'm like, "Then there's something wrong with you. If you are fine with your bar looking the way this bar looks,
I was about to say,
then you don't deserve to open up a fucking bar."
Yeah, I was like, there's so much shit I would change in that bar. Like, yeah, I would still keep the rustic look.
Sure, but you can make it rustic look, but maybe scrape the 200,000 pounds of cow shit off the floor.
Love that. I would probably replace the flooring. I would replace all of the ceiling.
I don't know if you'd have to replace the bar.
I would probably put a whole new ventilation system through it, because that place does not ventilate at all. And it's a smoking bar, so that's important to me.
A smoking bar is important to you?
No.
I missed
part of
that.
The ventilation for a smoking bar is important.
If you're going to have a smoking bar, there has to be ventilation. There has to.
Because that's the only way you can have people who don't like smoking
be in there.
And be able to coexist with...
Like, in Kelly's, I don't really... I'm a smoker, so I don't know. But it doesn't seem to bother people.
Right. Well, in Kelly's, we always keep the windows open because our ventilation system isn't that great, but it still works. The smoke goes straight up.
Smoke goes straight up. It's not... The bar doesn't fill with smoke and make it a terrible place to sit.
Yeah. You're not going to get COPD from being in Kelly's bar.
No, because I absolutely hate that. Being in, like the fucking psychos who just are constantly smoking. So they always have a cigarette lit. But don't have a window open or a fan on in their house, and their house gets so smoky, it's like, it hurts me to breathe in here.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Open a window.
Because secondhand smoke is
awful.
Actually worse.
Even as a smoker, I don't like secondhand smoke. It's like, no, I only want the first-hand experience, or I don't want the experience.
Yeah, but that street's like 9 miles long.
It's true. I don't know. It would take a lot of money to do it, and I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah.
In this town, it's not worth it. The big reason I don't go to bars, I have a bad reaction. Okay. It's not.
Like, I have a hard time with, cigarette smoke.
No, you don't.
I've been around it my entire life, so I've learned to coexist with it, but, like, I don't like it.
Most people don't.
Like, if I'm in the saloon for a long period of time, it's just like, you know what, I gotta leave.
Yeah, I don't like it down there.
It'll make me sick after a while.
Yeah, I don't like it down there. To me, there's a big difference between lots of things. Does a place have ventilation? Does it not? Are you rolling down your car window or are you not?
Right.
The amount of fucking people who don't roll down their car window to smoke, it's like, what the fuck? That makes no sense. It hurts your eyes. But
do you have asthma or something that
what do you
flares
have?
up? I don't know. I think I've just been around smoke too much. I honestly think it happened when I was a kid. We had I don't know if it was a house fire or one time Mom burned food really bad that smoked up the house really bad while I was sleeping, and I woke up and I couldn't breathe. Like it literally felt like I had an elephant sitting on my chest. I slept out in the vehicle that night, out in our minivan at the time. Because I could not go, like, I went back in the house, I tried to go back in the house later on, there wasn't any smoke, but I could still smell it. Oh my god, I was like, sleeping out in the freaking minivan.
Somehow your house doesn't get too... I don't know how.
It's got...
Or maybe it does, and I just...
Well, usually Mom's always got a bunch of windows open.
Right.
And plus, we usually have that fan going above our stove. So... Yeah.
Your house is one of the very few houses I've ever smoked in.
Yeah. Well, Mom, she has one of those fancy freaking ashtrays that flips up and it sucks the smoke.
Huh?
It's an ashtray. It's electrical, battery-powered ashtray, and it has a fan that sucks the smoke up into a filter.
Huh. But I get not liking cigarette smoke. Totally do. That's why if somebody says they aren't okay with it and it bothers them, I stay away from them when I smoke. Like your girlfriend.
Well, her problem is she's been around her grandmother so much and her grandmother smokes in the house. Their house is tiny, has no their bedrooms are side by side, and they smoke the stinkiest frickin' things out there.
Because they also smoke the cheapest fucking things
the Swisher Sweets.
Who the fuck smokes Swisher Sweets? The only thing Swisher Sweets are good for is things that are illegal in our state. Great blunt wrappers, but
they're like cigarette.
Yeah.
Fucking. They smell awful, for one. Well, I can't smell them now. But...
Actually, Swisher Sweets aren't even good for that, actually. I'm thinking of Backwoods. What?
Yeah, you're thinking of... No, I'm talking like the...
Yeah,
it's like a cigarette cigar type thing. But it doesn't smell like a cigar. It smells like you're burning fucking rabbit shit or something.
Yeah, they're awful. Well, I think that is going to be a decent spot to wrap it. We went all over the fucking place, just like normal.
Yeah, that's normal. That's a normal podcast.
Pretty normal podcast. We did have topics this whole time, though.
Yeah,
we weren't sitting here, what the fuck do we talk about? We got off topic a lot, but...
Yeah.
Far enough away, then it's fine. My neighbors smoke, and I'm not a fan of the smell, but it's whatever. Smoked a cigar and had reaction.
The good thing about a cigar is you're not inhaling a cigar.
You absolutely could.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
May the force be with you. Yes, may the force be with you. Alright. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Now I actually have to